We back with another video, man. This is about my boy ZEETHEWIZARD, man. They saying he was killed by his own friend, man. So we're gonna get into it. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna talk about it after the video over.
A day or so ago, you will know that he basically Trapmore gang. I'm very sad to report that the Dallas rapper ZEETHEWIZARD, who I covered as being shot in the head on this channel just a day ago, has unfortunately passed away from his injuries. Now, if you saw the video that I did a day or so ago, you will know that he basically was a rapper.
Look, man, RIP my dog ZEETHEWIZARD, man. I most definitely was fucking with dog. He was my dog for sure. As far as music wise, man, he was most definitely one of them ones, man. And I'm happy to say that I was hip to him before all this even happened. So keep my dog and his family in my prayers,
that had signed to Future's Free Band's label. He was shot in the head on Dallas on New Year's Day, and he had been fighting for his life ever since that incident. Now, unfortunately, the news has just broken that he did pass away, and there's actually some footage of the shooting going around, and a lot of people are actually suggesting that it might have been a shootout between two groups, and actually one of his own friends or somebody from his own side might have actually ended up shooting Z by accident in the crossfire. Now,
see, that's what I'm saying. You got all these niggas outside trying to be gangsters and don't even know how to shoot. You want to be a gangster that bad and don't even know how to shoot, man. Go be a firefighter. Go be a lawyer. Nigga, go be a construction worker. Go be a custodian. Nigga, go be a zookeeper. Nigga, all the shit you can be. You want to be a fake gangster that can't shoot. Now look at you, then killed your own homeboy.
If you followed the story, you probably would have seen this footage, which was in the direct aftermath.
But this happened more than y'all think it do. I'm letting y'all know that now.
Of it, where rapper Big X the Plug was seen leaving the club and basically letting it be known that Z had just been shot in the head in an altercation.
Look at Big X the Plug on my metal glasses. They shooting on my metal glasses. Man, they tripping, bro. What?
So, as you can see, Big X the Plug was there in attendance at the New Year's Bash. But it has now been reported after, several days of fighting for his life, Z has passed away from his injuries, and this is the news report on that.
And we're going to begin this afternoon with some breaking news. Just minutes ago, we learned the rising Dallas rapper known as ZEETHEWIZARD has died. He was among 5 people injured in a shooting in the early morning hours of New Year's Day. It happened at Pink House, Dallas, right off Stemmons Freeway, after police say some sort of altercation broke out. Z had performed earlier in that night. He was rushed to a hospital in critical condition, and so far, no one has been arrested in that shooting.
So there's been no arrests, footage has been going around. People are saying no video, no witnesses, no cell phone data. That's hard to believe. And there is actually video that's going around on social media now. But interestingly, before this video was even posted by the news, legendary YouTuber Hood Educated actually had the information before everybody, and he was reporting on what was going on. And he also had some information about the shooters.
Z throwing money, right? As a matter of fact, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Check it out.
I got money, I got hoes, I got cars, I got clothes, I ain't slip, I ain't
bro. And I fuck with my dog Z, man, but you shouldn't even been there. You shouldn't have been at no place like this. Like, at what point do niggas value their life? Like, at what point in success do you be like, you know what, I value my life. I ain't going to no bullshit like this. Because all this shit could have been prevented. Look, you out there running around like you just a regular nigga. Nah, bro. Big X the Plug too, though. Like, nigga, what is y'all niggas doing there? You feel me? Like,
so
I really want to know what y'all really there doing. Like, it can't be the money. Money can't be the motive, gang. Y'all niggas is not regular niggas, man. Take y'all ass home, gang.
I don't want to get in trouble for the music that's in here, right? But basically, he was out, he was having a good time, and it's so sad to see stuff like that because it kind of makes you feel like just shit could go left at any time. 1 minute you're having fun, you're partying, you're throwing money in the air, and the next minute like that, your life is just over. It's just so sad.
But as you can see, there's no women on the stage. It's all Z and his homeboys.
See?
Now, I need you to pay close attention to the guys that are on the stage with him, because according to what I'm being told, those are Z's shooters. Yes, the guys that are on stage with him, those are Z's shooters. Now, again, he's throwing money. And what happens is, while he's throwing money, some of the money rains down on some Mexican brothers, right? And in the club, that's just a complete disrespect, because if you throw your money up and it rains down on me and my crew, you basically treating us like we strippers, right? And so that's a no-no, especially we full of that oil, you understand? We smoking that Mountain Lion Kush, we got our pride, our ego, and you throwing money and it's raining down on us like we the strippers, like we broke. No, you can't do that. That's gonna cause a problem. And so we got to understand the Mexican brothers that was in there, they got money too. They ain't no slouches. They caked up as well. Check it out.
So I don't want to get dinged for the music.
Seen that boy with all that money like that? Okay. So they throwing money too. But what happened was,
no disrespect, this ain't about the money, but old school. That's $1,000, gang. That's not a lot. You know what I mean? I just wanted to point that out.
When Z and them threw their money, or when Z threw his money and it rained down on the Mexican brothers, they threw money towards Z and them. Man, don't be throwing no money over here, man. We ain't no strippers. What's wrong with y'all? We got money too. So they start throwing their money towards Z and them. Chaos about to start. Conflict about to happen. Because the Mexicans feel disrespected and Z and them feel disrespected. So now there's a confrontation. The Mexican brothers and Z and them, they face to face. They arguing. It's about to go up. Security come in there and separate both groups. Calm them down. Hey man, y'all chill out. What's going on? Hey man, he throwing money. He throwing money. Hey man, come on, chill out, man. We trying to have a good time, man. Y'all be easy, man. It's not that serious, right? Security was in the building. Separated them. The Mexican brothers go to the bathroom. When they go to the bathroom, the security say, okay, everything is cool. Z and them sat there and chilled for a minute. But according to the reports that I'm getting, Z was leading the charge. He started heading towards the bathroom where the Mexican brothers was at. So I just want to say, right, I'm really appreciating this breakdown from Hood Educated, but just even hearing how this thing went down, it's just so senseless. And so much of what's going on here, it's just straight male ego. And look, I'm not a tough guy, all right? I'm not from the streets. Right. I know that there's a lot of ego involved. You know, we're seeing I heard that whole...
I don't even fuck with Track Boy Ross like that, dog, because I feel he a culture vulture, but and I got to agree with him right here. He's right. It's more ego than anything. 100 niggas on stage, no bitches. Y'all throwing money, ain't no bitches in sight. Y'all arguing with motherfuckers like it's an ego thing, pride thing, bro. And that's the number one killer. That will get your ass wet.
The Shine nightclub shooting was all about some money being thrown in somebody's face. Now look, I'm a big enough man. If someone throws some money on me, I'm really not going to feel disrespected. People will really lose their life over ego. People will really get themselves in a situation, the money. Someone spilled a drink. Someone stepped on my shoes. I'll die about my disrespect, bro. If you die about your disrespect, you're done. You're done. Okay.
You're stupid as hell, but I'm not even gonna put myself in position to even let a nigga disrespect me by simply not even being there. You feel me? I don't need to be around y'all motherfuckers for what? Like you said, to show that I got money. No, I'm taking my ass.
If you're
home,
dying,
man.
You'll kill and you'll throw your whole life away about disrespect over a little bit of drink getting spilled on you. Over a bit of money accidentally blowing over to you when it wasn't really intentional, or even if it was intentional. There are way more important things in life, okay? And unfortunately, it seems like Z the Wizard and them, they're saying that Z was kind of maybe pushing the confrontation a little bit, and it's just so unfortunate to hear that, because really, and we're going to hear more of the breakdown from Hood Educated, but it's like, it sounds a little bit like maybe, you know, he threw the money, they were disrespected, they threw money back, and then Z couldn't take it coming back his way. And maybe he was kind of pushing the issue a little bit and unfortunately ended up backfiring. And we're going to hear allegedly that one of his own people tried to shoot at one of these other guys who had felt disrespect to end up shooting Z. It's so...
So basically what I'm hearing is if Z the Wizard would have never got killed, he'd probably be going to jail for attempted murder. That's basically what it sounds like.
messed up, man. But
That's basically what it sounds like.
don't crash out. Like, these aren't things worth crashing out over. Life is so much bigger and so much more important. This is some shit where Z's life is over. It's over. He's gone. He's never coming back. It's so sad. Over what? Over some money being thrown in the club. It's the dumbest thing to pass away over, okay? And that's no disrespect, but it's just, life is so much bigger. You got to let these things go. Anybody that's watching this, you're in these situations, you're hurt, your ego's bruised.
Oh, don't get it fucked up. His homeboy who did it, he's going to jail, prison. You hear me? He threw.
So many more important things in life
whoever they catch
than having a fight, having a war over your ego. So I just want to make that very clear.
Coming out, there's another confrontation. Security got to rush over there again and separate the groups. But this time, what security did was they told the Mexican brothers, listen, man, this guy right here is the artist. Y'all got to go. You know, have a good night. You know, come back tomorrow, come back next weekend or whatever. But right now, it's too much conflict and we don't need this. Y'all got to go. So security walked the Mexican brothers out of the club and then came back in. But when they come back in the club, Z and his homeboys is having a confrontation. So the security got to go holler at them like, hey, what's going on? But what's happening is this. Z is trying to get out the door to the Mexican brothers. He is highly upset. He is mad. And his own brothers, Z, his own partners, is telling him, nah, man, be cool. Chill out. Be cool. Z ain't going for it.
And again, it's unfortunate, right? It depends how true this explanation of the story can be. But it sounds like they're telling him to calm down. He wants to push the issue. Unfortunately, it went the way that it went, right? But he's saying that he was the one pushing the issue, and he said he wanted to go outside and get it cracking with these guys. Now, the way that I'm hearing in this story, they felt offended that he threw some money that hit them, and then they threw it back with spite, and now he mad.
Z somehow pushes homeboy out the way, and he runs out the door. Now, when he runs out the door, of course, his homeboys got to go with him. But by this time, the Mexican brothers, they done went over there to a McDonald's somewhere close in that area, or a restaurant. But I believe they told me it was a McDonald's, right? Y'all down there in Dallas, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it a McDonald's somewhere around there, or a restaurant close to the Pink House? Okay, so the Mexican brothers, they go to the restaurant or to McDonald's. While they over there, Z and his homeboys run to the car. They get 2 AR-15s or 2 AR assault rifles and 2 handguns, so it's 4 shooters. They run over there to where the Mexican brothers is at and started gunning the place down. Bah, boo, 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 boo. They shooting it up. Now, on running back after they just got...
You an up-and-coming artist. I'm talking about you really one of them guys out of Dallas, gang. And you putting it all on the line for ego? Man. That shit's sad, bro. It's stupid. Hearing he went out like this, it's crazy, dog. I thought it was just different, but hearing this, come on,
shooting
man.
It up. One of Z's homeboy starts running back, but instead of running back and without shooting, he's running back and he's shooting, but he's not looking at where he's shooting at. Man. And that's how Z got shot in the head and in the body crazy, multiple times.
You shot the nigga multiple. You gotta feel like the stupidest nigga on earth to shoot your homeboy multiple times. Like, that's that liquor involved. That's what it was, gang. Cause ain't no way you can't sit here and tell me that that shit just sounds stupid. I'm sitting here just trying to imagine the shit, bro. You can't tell me that you thought you was shooting at them niggas, dog. You couldn't have. Like, you ain't. You know what? That's them YNs. That's the fuck it is. You young niggas can't shoot. Y'all trying to look sweet with a gun and don't even know shit about a gun. That's what it is. These YNs terrible, man.
Whole time his homeboy was running and not looking, he didn't know that Z got into his line of fire on his way starting to run back to the parking lot to Pink House.
So there is footage of this incident going down, and I can't actually show you this. But what I can point out, okay, which a lot of people are saying, is basically they're saying that it's one of his own friends, and it was a guy in a set of light blue pants who actually appeared earlier on in this video. They're saying it's a guy in light blue, you know, the light blue pants that appeared earlier in this video. We're gonna be able to see that. Can't really see this too specifically here, but you know, they're saying this might be who it is. Okay, and I can't show you this. It's going around on X. I'm gonna just take this off screen real quick, just to be safe. Okay, and I'll describe to you what I'm seeing. But basically, this is the footage. It says video surfaces showing Z the Wizard's fatal shooting. Now, I don't want to show you this, but somebody's basically recording it on a phone.
Who recorded? You recorded?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of a bit of a mess. It's hard to see exactly what's going on. But we're seeing a sort of group of people all outside the
old
club.
dude who was wearing the zillionaire dough hoodie walked up to me and said, "Hey, bro, don't record this." So I pulled it down, and then I started recording right here.
So in this next part, okay, and this is before shots get to firing, you're seeing this same person in the white shirt and the blue pants here. Okay, I'm going to take it off screen. I'm going to keep watching it.
When the shots go off, but like, look, you see him drop right there, boom.
So
Damn.
I'll be honest, what I'm seeing in the footage is not quite what was described
So the shit is on camera?
in the previous clip. And the guy in the light blue pants, they're saying that he pulled out a gun, but he's actually being blocked by somebody. Somebody's standing in front of them, so you can't actually see him pull out the gun. But what you do see is Z fall to the ground, and you know, basically what looks like two guys kind of shooting it out. You see a guy on the left and a guy on the right. Somebody kind of ducks for cover. Z falls to the ground, and everyone runs. But then when the camera pans over, you see that guy in the blue pants and the white shirt firing a rifle in the direction of Z, where Z just fell from. So it looks like the shots were fired when he was kind of tucked behind somebody off camera. But then once the camera pans over, you do actually see that same person who we saw in the club firing in the direction of where Z's body fell, and apparently they're on the same side. They were friends. So I'm just going to keep watching. I'm not going to show you, but and you can see it's crazy because they said it happened. You know, there was a McDonald's, and you can literally just see in the distance across the street a McDonald's, the golden arches of a McDonald's off in the distance. Man, it's messed up.
He done. And then look, they shooting.
I think that's the shot he's in.
And look, I pop out over here. And I'm like, oh shit.
The guy filming this is putting himself in harm's way. He is so close to this shootout. It's crazy.
Oh,
that's bro body right there. Oh, God.
Hey, you raised this video, dude. You raised this whole video.
Yeah, that's super messed up, man. So look, I can't show you that. But yeah, I mean, it's super sad. So there's a lot of replies. You know, people saying effed up. This is what always happen when a young dude gets some paper. R.I.P. Z the Wizard. People saying damn Z. People saying delete this, dog. Nah, maybe don't delete this. Maybe let's keep this as evidence. Everybody wants to drag you into being an accomplice for crimes. Like, delete this. Nah, maybe don't have shootouts outside the club in a public place. You know, they're saying, damn, friendly fire, shake my head. Dudes don't know how to shoot. People saying, so his own crew hit him. They're saying, bro could have just sent the damn video. Saying, y'all report this. Take the boy number down, gang. Accident my ass.
They most definitely shot
Said,
that
dudes
nigga.
done
That
really
shit
killed
crazy.
their own partner. Let's be careful. They
But that
knocked off
shit
their
go
own
on.
partner. I know they're sick, man. It is super sad. And people aren't...
Yeah, you ain't just not, and it's sad anybody lose their life, but this just even wasn't a regular nigga. This was like somebody that mattered. You feel me? Promising future. He was gonna take a lot of people out the hood with him. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all niggas done killed the nigga, trying to be sweet, trying to be tough. Like,
across Instagram have
This
also
shit
reacted
crazy,
to this
man.
shocking video that was going around, man. I want to just be careful what I show you here. Okay, I'm not going to show you the post because the
Damn.
Instagram post actually is graphic. But everyone in the comments is just talking about delete this, delete this. The video is up on X. This is crazy. Delete it. It's lame. This is distasteful. It is very messed up, man.
YouTube,
People saying his
you
own
be trying
man's
to
hit him up.
pop
Did his own man
anybody
smack
anyway.
him? Saying folks was frontline with no gun. He didn't even know it was about to get that serious. R.I.P. to Z. People saying Dallas is one odd city. Dudes got to dump him for no reason. At least hit your target. They got to shoot him knowing his mans was around there. They're saying he messed up, man. They're saying, why was Z frontline with no gun? People saying delete this, and then some people are saying, nah, don't delete this. If his man shot him, this is backdoor activity. Telling a drill page to take a shooting down is dumb as hell. That's what people are saying. People are comparing it to the Scrooly G situation. People saying delete it, take it down. No respect for the dead. You need to delete this. Is extremely disrespectful. I'll be honest with you guys. I think Do you want me to keep it real with you? I don't think we should delete this, and I feel like his own friends are going to be catching the case. Probably rightfully so. You can call me the feds, you're a snitch. Nah. If this was one of my friends and I died off of friendly fire because you was popping it. I mean, if I was popping it and I instigated the situation, that's one thing, but like...
But it sounds crazy, though, because he led his team into that, though. Like, he had his homeboys get on that. Them niggas was telling the nigga to chill. So you riled your homeboys up in the club to go outside and do exactly what it is that you wanted them to do, but it didn't go how you wanted it to go. And you end up losing your life in the midst of your own bullshit. Like I said, I fuck with my nigga Z, but this is senseless. This don't make no sense. You feel me?
My family, my friends that aren't in the streets, they're going to want to see justice for me. Man. And if you are really dumb enough to be out here just shooting crazy while your friends are there and hitting them, you shouldn't be on the streets. You shouldn't be out here. I'm sorry if that's controversial, but I think we do need to preserve this footage. I've not put it in this video, but no doubt the authorities have it. No doubt the authorities are going to easily work out who that is in the light blue pants and the white shirt. You can say it's police, you can say it's Fed, but at the end of the day, these aren't people who should be on the streets. For all the gangbang, he slid, man. He stood on business. He slid for his mans. This ain't nothing to be proud of.
But this ain't got shit to do with him. You get what I'm saying? This nigga Trap Lord Rock. This ain't got shit to do with him. Somebody else he reacting to the footage that somebody else put out there. You get what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at him for reacting. This is his job. You gonna get mad at the nigga that recorded the shit.
This ain't nothing cool, and this ain't nothing to sweep under the rug.
But
like,
then again, if you wouldn't never, the nigga would have never recorded it, we wouldn't have never knew that his own homeboy killed him. You feel me?
This guy needs to be out. This guy needs to be on the bench. This guy needs to be on timeout. He needs to be out of society, because if this is how you're behaving, this is what's going on. This is the first opening night of this nightclub, okay? And all you guys involved in this situation, you need to be out of the way. This is not what we need, right? People trying to open businesses, people trying to take their lives forward, and you're holding everybody back, okay? So that's just me keeping it real, all right? Ain't no delete this, all right? It's too late, all right? You decided to have a bang out in the middle of public outside a nightclub over your pride and over your ego, and now a man's dead. And whether or not that man who died instigated the situation a little bit, everybody's got some culpability with this. So I think we will see very swift justice. I'm sure that that person will be arrested pretty soon, if not already has been arrested, and it's going to be an open and shut case. And you know, you're a danger to the public. I don't think there's going to be no, I mean, maybe there's a self-defense case to be made. Maybe they can prove that they were shooting at them and it went wrong and he shot his mans. It was a complete accident, maybe. Right. But anybody involved in this situation, I ain't trying to be at the nightclub with none of these people. Like,
if you went out the club where you were partially safe at to go to the car, get your gun, to go chase some niggas, that ain't self-defense. I'm talking about at all. But Texas do got to stand your ground law, so I don't know.
None of these guys that are involved in this incident, whether, you know, and that ain't a, you know, they're saying that one group was a bunch of Mexican guys, one group was a bunch of black guys, they was beefing, going at each other, whatever. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what race, none of that. If you are out here causing this type of trouble, I don't want to be around it, okay? It's very, very unfortunate. And
just like that, man, we back with another banger, man. And unfortunately, my dog lost his life, man, over some shit that could have been prevented. Ego, pride, male testosterone, that shit is a different thing, man. Get y'all some money, man, and get y'all shit together. All that partying shit, that shit over with, man. Try to do something productive, man, because look what this shit getting you. Whole bunch of niggas together. It's a recipe for disaster, man. But at least I'm glad we got to the bottom of it, man. RIP my dog, ZEETHEWIZARD, man. Shout out to Dallas. Man, we got to do better. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, dog, make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all comment. Y'all like my video, man. And shit. Until next time, gang.